Hi and welcome to the video. In this video, I'll be reviewing a song that is from Amit Trivedi's independent music label. It's called AT Azaad. The song name is Lagan Laagi Re. The singers are Kavita Seth and Shreya Ghoshal. Composer, of course, is Amit Trivedi, and the lyric writer is Shellee. Before we get into the review, I just want to share something with you. When I heard this song for the first time, I thought I've heard this somewhere and kept on haunting me. I think I've heard this somewhere. And then I googled it, and then I realized that some years ago I had seen this film called Trishna, which was directed by Michael Winterbottom, and Amit Trivedi had done the songs and the score. And there's a very interesting situation in the film where this American Indian guy comes to India and he wants to make a film. So he meets Anurag Kashyap and Amit Trivedi, and Amit Trivedi composes this song for that fictional film within the film. So this is the same song that they have now released on their independent album. I couldn't find that song in its entirety, but I think they have changed some arrangement parts for sure. Let's get right into the review. Let's start with lyrics. So Shellee is a very frequent collaborator of Amit Trivedi. They have been working together, I think, right since Dev D, and the last big album that they worked on, I think, was Man Marziyan. Correct me if I'm wrong. He has a very distinct Punjabi identity and he owns it, and he has a lot of command over Urdu as well. But here the song is kind of set in this Rajasthani kind of backdrop. So he brings out all this Rajasthani imagery beautifully, where he says Panjaniya, and then he talks about colors. And of course, you have to have the Kesari reference there, right? Because any Rajasthani singer or any platform, they have to sing Kesariya Balam. So he has that as well. And he describes the senses, the smells, and the sounds and the sights of Rajasthan very subtly. कहीं भी over the top नहीं है. He describes all that very subtly while describing this childhood to adult romance. And he does a great job of it. Of course, when you have such an experienced kind of lyricist with you, you don't have to think of how it meshes with the song. It's perfect. कहीं भी कोई तलफ़ुज़ की गलतियाँ या कुछ भी नहीं है. And of course, he had a role to play in that, and the singers themselves, of course, are very trained and very experienced, so they won't do anything of that sort. So the lyrics adds this another layer of vibrancy and life to a composition which is already really beautiful. Let's talk about singing now. As all of you know, Kavita Seth ji has already collaborated with Amit Trivedi many times in the past, most notably for Iktara from Wake Up Sid. So she also brings this soulful element to the song, ruhaniyat, if you will, and her voice like pierces through the mix, and it's absolutely a joy to listen to. She only gets to do a few parts in the song though, while the rest of the parts are done by Shreya Ghoshal. So she sings the chorus twice and the bridge portion after the antra going back into the chorus. But she leaves a very strong impact. Her voice here also acts as a beautiful foil to Shreya Ghoshal's soft and very delicate kind of a rendering. Speaking of, let's go to Shreya Ghoshal. Again, every video I have to think up of something to tell about her. If you are aware of what's going on, she has been called a muscular dove recently. Let me know if you know that reference. But here, it's not even that muscular. The dove has decided to be more feminine here. And she delivers the song absolutely beautifully. And she really knows where to make her dynamic shine and where to be soulful, and she just like flows through the song like water. And she, again, as I always say, knows about the arrangement and how to project her voice in a certain way. And again, that's the meat and bones of the song. It's her voice and her rendering that drives the song through and through. Now let's talk about composition, arrangement, and production. So the composition, though on surface level it looks very straightforward, it's a typical antra mukhra kind of a format, but there's only one antra, and then you come back to the bridge, and then you come back to the mukhra again. So the arrangement starts out in a very westernized pop kind of a way with pads going in and some small percussion. And I think the pads have been layered with voice, and there are portions where Amit's voice can be heard as this background soft kind of a layer, and then the song progresses and it keeps intensifying like any arrangement should do. The Rajasthani flavor in the arrangement and production also keeps on intensifying. initially a small percussion instrument, a folk instrument is introduced, and then the influence keeps on building till the interlude where you can very well hear a sarangi, which is very reminiscent of Rajasthan and simply transports you to Rajasthan. It takes you there. After that, the arrangement keeps on intensifying. A lot of string kind of patches come in, but I think they are not recorded. They are like keyboard or virtual strings, and they add a sort of depth to the song. Very interesting element, which is like sprinkled throughout the arrangement for me are those bell kind of sounds. I'm not sure if they are like a cellist bells or they are just the higher octave of the piano, the rightmost end of the piano. I'm not really sure. If any of you guys know, let me know. That adds a lot of high end to the song. And the arrangement keeps on intensifying and building and building. Towards the very end, again, it all drops off to give you this very pristine, very subtle kind of moment to cherish. And then at the end, I was surprised, I guess all of you were, to listen to Amit Trivedi just sing the refrain, sing the mukhra once. Without any sort of backing like that. So I think that's a hint, maybe. I don't know. I should pose this as a question to them if they chance upon this video, that are they going to do a male version? If so, like we all are waiting. We would really like to hear this entire song in Amit Trivedi's voice. So overall, I really enjoyed the song. I really enjoyed dissecting it and presenting it to you all. So that's it for the video. If you like the video, please leave a like. Check out other stuff on my channel. I have a lot of music related content, a lot of music reviews, recommendation, and that sort of stuff. So if you like any of that, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers. If you want to tell me anything, good, bad, ugly, put that in the comment section down below, or you could simply DM me on Instagram. When you subscribe, make sure to hit the notification bell so that YouTube can tell you whenever my new video drops. So that's it for the video. Thanks a lot for watching if you've stayed till the very end, and I'll see you all in another video.